And we're live. Hi there, and welcome to another episode of At the Gigs. I'm one of your hosts, Jared.
And I'm the other one of your hosts, Kieran, and this is At the Gigs episode 15.
Whew!
15 episodes. 20 weeks, 15 episodes.
I like those odds.
Yep. Oh.
Wow, it really is amazing.
I mean, if you look at the raw data, that means most weeks they're getting a feed.
More weeks than not, you were getting an episode.
Yeah. You lucky duck.
Yeah. Wow, imagine getting the triple digits.
Oh, good lord.
It's probably take us like 1,000 weeks to get to like 100
episodes. That means most years you'll get an episode. Yeah, no, like it is crazy, you know. You see people that get up to like 1,000, like Rogan's on 1,100.
Yeah, it's a steady train of rolling.
Like, just imagine knowing that you've done it 1,000 times.
Yeah,
like
how many times can I do this?
Yeah, like
1,000.
I mean, 15 feels like feels like 15.
Yeah,
you know? What must 1,000 feel like?
His show seems so much easier than ours. It just seems like he just shows up, but I guess that...
It just talks to... Well, yeah, I mean, he usually hires, like... Or hires... I don't know what that... Did he pay their guests?
I don't know.
That's
I always thought there was, like, a cred with just being on Rogan's. I thought he had such a big following that, like, people assume if they go on, it's worth just
it
the
gets
following.
you out there, yeah.
Do you think he actually pays people?
Well, if the numbers are to be believed, then he gets paid 70 grand per episode. Like,
yeah.
Surely you'd throw, like... $1,000 their way for the appearance or something.
I mean, I guess it is two ways if he has no guests.
Yeah, there's no podcast.
Show,
but then again, he could always just do a, fucking Brian Redban episode.
Yeah.
And he probably doesn't pay him. And it's like,
yeah,
get like one of his buddies over, and it's like... So yeah, like, people just watch Rogan. They always will. In fact, the academics probably get less views than, I don't know, Brendan Schaub or something.
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, how is his audience divided? Is there like a split? Like people just completely avoid the intellectual stuff and just watch sports every time?
I don't know. I'm lucky because I fit into all of the things that
I always, as soon as I see him, I just skip it.
Yeah.
Just like, I just don't know what's going on.
He's like, he's got like the MMA academic comedy market corner.
Yeah,
like,
he's so funny.
And hunting. Not a fan of hunting.
No.
Not into that.
Not even in the spirit of like he's anti-factory farming.
No, I'm anti-factory. Like, veggie all the way for starters. But I do appreciate people who hunt and eat their food more than people who don't.
Yeah, it's...
And people who buy from shops.
Yeah. Well, keeping people employed.
That's a good point, yeah. That's really what side do you fall on, the economist side or the ethical side? And
yeah, they start eating people because they have no money to buy animal food.
That's what people do when they have no money to eat people.
Go to Venezuela.
Yeah, maybe I don't get the reference, but maybe they do that there.
They're like eating their own dogs now.
Oh shit, that's horrible. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus, this has been a while without music talk.
Pretty good. That's a good segue.
Yeah.
Dogs. Well.
Oh yeah.
Mention of the big act.
Yeah, like
of the week.
we pursued the dogs. Pursued. So yeah, sorry. So we went to see Pursued by Dogs album launch in the Button Factory.
Yes, on the 4th of May.
Was it the? I don't want to like get completely sidetracked again, but you know the way May the 4th is like World Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
Was that just not a thing this year? I feel like I heard nobody.
I saw it on Twitter, like Hamill saying "May the 4th be with you."
Yeah, but like, was it like people usually like go nuts? Didn't the Spire light up one time for like? I
thought that was Christmas for The Force Awakens. I didn't know.
Maybe it was that.
Is it a Star Wars Day? I thought it was just a pun. I didn't know it was like a celebration.
Oh yeah, it's like International Star Wars Day.
Oh, that's right. It was on Snapchat actually. You could get like. My friend sent me one of it's him, his avatar, and Chewie, and it's like Chewie teaching him to go. Nah.
Oh, that's
and I don't know how it works. Maybe you talk to your microphone, but you go and then he's like, no. It's like and like he just sent me. I was like, what the hell is going on?
But yeah, no, that's like a funny, quirky thing.
That was good. Yeah, it was cool.
So I guess we saw them on International Star Wars Day, and we didn't even pay.
They didn't even plug it.
Yeah, no. I mean, well, Tanjier might have. Plugged in.
Maybe Tanjier. Yeah, so yeah, Tanjier we're supporting Pursued by Dogs. But we made the mistake of arriving on time for a music show, so no one was there.
So yeah, we decided that we'd take a breather.
Yeah, big breath.
Big old breath. And when we came back, Guess who fucked off the stage?
Guess who wasn't bothered to play for us?
Yeah.
Tanjier.
Tanjier, yeah. They knew we were coming. We had our credentials with us, you know.
Yeah, we were gonna plug them. Not anymore.
Not anymore, we're not.
No video.
Except we might have to take up time on this show. So
just this one.
Yeah.
Should we give more viewers more information about Tanjier?
I think so.
Backdrop. Yeah. Well, just going off their Facebook. Tanjier have brought their unique. They're an indie electro pop sound, and they have a thriving live light show. We didn't get to see.
Well,
that,
we have seen them before.
We have seen them before
on a very much smaller stage. Actually, it's weird because
that would have been interesting seeing them on the proper stage.
Unless they were, because we don't know what stage they're on. Imagine if they had that Tanjier stage, a little tiny Tanjier stage, and then
that's their contract. We have to play there.
But
their sound is inspired by London Grammar, Coldplay, the 1975 LCD Sound System, and Bon Iver. Yeah, they're pretty good. You know, they closed the Other Voices Festival. They played Electric Picnic, supported the Stripes, sellout shows across Ireland. So they're doing pretty good.
And in the coming weeks, they're going to be in Whelan's. They're going to be in Kerry. They're going to be in Cork. You know.
Yeah, hell, a lot of
County
shows.
Whelan's, County Kerry, County Cork.
Yeah, it's yeah, pretty good band. I'm actually more. I listen to their songs on Apple Music. No sponsor. Just today, and yeah, it was like pretty good songs. Like nice. They're pretty chill. They're the songs you can follow the lyrics a lot easier. Like some bands, there's just so much going on, you can't really follow this. I find it hard to follow the story, but these are very like you can just focus and. You know, just pay attention to all the lyrical content.
Yeah, everything about it, like in spite of the synth and stuff, it is kind of stripped back, I guess you'd say. Certainly compared to who they preceded.
Yeah.
Because like it's very, you can identify every instrument. It's very kind of delicate, almost fragile music.
Yeah, it's kind of delicate. Yeah, there's like a review or two. You know, if you're sucker for synths or falsettos, Tanjier are a must listen.
Yeah. So if you're a sucker for those two things, you must listen to it.
You've been duped by synths and falsettos. Prepare to be fooled again.
Deeply emotional, wildly passionate, another reviewer says. One of those hotly tipped acts to appear. Hotly tipped was always a weird phrase to me.
Really?
Yeah, like what? Like tipped? Like I'd say like picked. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. What does it mean?
I mean, I assumed it meant like it was a tip. Like you should check these out.
Oh, sorry. I understand.
But
yeah, I don't know.
You thought like a red hot tip.
Like a tip? Yeah, you tip it.
Hot tip.
Yeah.
Like you're tipping your friend. Watch this band.
Maybe.
That's a
yeah. Oh, that's hot. Did you dip your hand in like boiling water before you tipped me? Tip. Oh no, hot tip. That makes sense actually. Thank you for filling me in.
Big scoop.
Deliciously dark, beautiful music to watch. It's interesting. Did you get
delicious quality? Probably.
Did you get a tasty, full tasting quality? Did you get like a dark vibe from them?
A little bit. Well, like I don't know if I forgot to mention it, but yeah. But I thought the time we did see them live, I thought they were kind of had a heavier sound. But when I listened to the 3 songs on my phone, it was quite delicate. Yeah. So I was kind of I was surprised. I remember them being kind of more like atmospheric. Maybe that's just the 3 songs they chose to release.
I certainly got kind of like a dreamy quality from it.
Yeah.
You know, like so maybe that's what they mean. Maybe like a hallucinating, dreamy kind of thing. But
I have to check their laser visuals.
Psychedelic electronic wonderland. And from our brief time seeing them, I tend to agree. I like them. I dug them.
Yeah, I'd see them again. It's a pity that when they're playing Forbidden Fruit, we're going the other day.
Yeah, they're playing on June 2nd, so I'm sure does Forbidden Fruit like sell out? I feel like we got tickets very kind of easily.
Because I thought all festivals are kind of like they sell out, but it's kind of chill. You can just kind of get a ticket when you want. But EPs have been sold out for months.
Yeah, and they don't even announce acts, right? Like that's just such a shot in the dark, right?
Well, you know, you like the experience. You buy into the brand, yeah. But I mean, I remember years before, like Oxygen, like when you just wanted rock bands to play, and it was just like Beyonce. You're kind of like, no.
So you've seen Beyonce live?
No, I haven't. I didn't go that year.
You didn't go?
No.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, a lot of it is just kind of the experience.
Whatever happened to Oxygen, by the way?
I think I think the crowd got really young, and then it just kind of got trashy and
too much. Yeah, like
just headers.
Yeah.
Which is I think what EP is struggling with. Like it's kind of absorbing the young crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember certainly in school, like Electric Picnic was always an older crowd kind of.
Yeah, I think a lot of people I know. When I was a student, like lecturers, they were into it like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
They kind of feel themselves are a bit over it.
Yeah.
So
that's interesting.
but there's a new festival. There's a lot. I mean, there's Forbidden Fruit. There's this one All Together now, Casapalooza. So there seems to be a lot. So I don't know if there's one festival that you can get rid of the young people.
Yeah.
And maybe people stay the same.
Yeah. No. Totally. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
It'd be interesting, yeah.
It's cool at least that there's a lot of options, you know.
There's
like,
so many.
Yeah, like there's no excuse to not see live music anymore.
I mean, there's even, you know, a lot of them is a bank holiday, and there'll be 2 festivals on the same bank holiday, so it's like tough competition out there.
Yeah, God. Oh.
God, well, if you need us to promote your festival, maybe you should give us free tickets.
Yeah, or, you know, money that we can buy tickets to your festival.
Sure.
Nice. At our discretion, what we do with the money, of course, but you know, if you play your cards right, we might buy tickets to your festival with the money you give us.
I was just thinking of, you know, those Patreons we were watching?
Yes.
Those other Patreons. There's that one, Sarah Underwood, like a former playmate. And it's just such bullshit. Like, if anyone hasn't watched it, her Patreon is basically, I'm really beautiful, so give me money to go on holiday and take pictures in beautiful places. It's just like...
Yeah, and like...
She does it. Her Instagram... She's like 8 million followers.
Yeah, like how much is she pulling in a month? Was it like...
I didn't actually get to see the...
Was it 30 grand? No. Surely not.
But
it is crazy. And then there was that other chick, you know, the farm girl. You know, she's like just this
she's in a bikini.
Hot chick hanging around in a bikini.
And it's like her husband's like thing, really.
Yeah.
He just kind of films her.
Like, almost, I don't even know what they produce. You know, the video is just like, please give us money. And
all I know is I give them my money. But
3,300. Holy shit. 3,383 people give her money, though.
That's crazy. Even $1 each would be... I don't see her. I think she's kept it secret.
I see. I can only assume it's a fucking substantial amount of money, though.
That's crazy. But, you know, when we were setting up ours, there was, you know, you kind of feel a bit weird. But hers is so much shallower. Hers is literally like, I want to go on holidays.
Yeah, I'm like, very attractive. Please send me on holidays around the world so I can travel more. Like, what was it? She said, like, she only traveled, like... a few times last year or something, and like now she's like, I'd like to do it once a month. Like, well, I mean,
but that's it. I mean, it's amazing the age we live in, where like there's just such a market for just being beautiful and taking photos. In places.
I mean, more power to her.
Yeah, no, it's
like I mean, let's give her money. But yeah, no,
I gotta stop looking. Okay.
Yeah, just. Gotta get that off the screen. Distracting.
Yeah, well, you don't want to see this.
No, I don't think we could and stay on YouTube. The content was too
illicit.
Rated R.
Yeah, so
Shoot by dogs, right?
So we can't
we should probably give them a bit of Tanjier.
Exactly. Okay. So
I wonder what we're gonna do in the 3 minutes it takes to watch Tanjier.
Okay, so to close off the old Tanjier loop, we will show you their official video for their single Misfit Hour.
Enjoy.
With my name on the fridge again, as I'm shaping up these walls for you.
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
So, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, no, it's because we do listen to it in real time with the people, and it is sharp in my mind like right now. Again, laid back, Cindy, delicate, surreal, dreamy,
delicious,
darkly delicious. You know, all that stuff. But I do sincerely like Tangier, and I would happily see them again. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would actually see them independently of like being on a festival bill.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
and like I feel like they're very accessible, especially if they play Button Factory again. You know, because
definitely. It's definitely a name.
It's the right place to see them. I think
it's a name I will drop when I meet people.
Exactly. Yeah. Sure, we meet up to 200 people every week.
Yeah, that's it. Lucky us.
Yeah, lucky them.
All for free as well.
Yeah, not a penny. And that woman gets 3,383 people giving her...
One woman, 2 men, we can't make a buck.
Getting...
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. Pursued by Dogs.
Yes,
that's...
Yes, so back to the headliner.
Yeah.
Of the gig, the one and only Pursued by Dogs.
Yeah, they just trying to recover.
Yeah.
Pursued by Dogs. They let's get into a bit of a background of them, I guess. So by their own admission, it took Pursued by Dogs several years to strike the right balance between indie music and more dance-oriented, beat-driven sound. Now,
I have to admit, it took me some time to strike the right balance.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Yeah. And like we did actually speak to somebody at the gig that was close to the band, and she talked about how this band have been around for a long time.
That is a long time. We're talking about 8 years.
Yeah, like it's strange how you just kind of I want to say hit, but you kind of just settle on what your musical identity will be so late in the game, kind of not late in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's. Yeah, I guess but it's one of those stories like you just have to be out there. Like there's no overnight success.
Yeah, really.
Because they filled out the Button Factory, whatever, about like several years to get there. They definitely paid off because they had the whole place sold out.
Well, that's what's interesting about that. We were saying off screen that how do these things sell out? Like you just don't think that it's going to be full when you get there.
I know, because no one's talking to you about it.
Yeah.
Like in my what happens in me going to gigs is someone asks me something else and I tell them I'm going to the gig and they don't give a shit about it at all. They don't even want to go. So it's weird.
There's like 50,000 other people that wanted to go.
It's very weird.
Yeah. It's peculiar. And as well, I guess they certainly came to my attention, Pursued by Dogs, through bad review actually.
Bad review, yeah.
Irish
we were
Times.
Because we picked them. We wanted to go to a proper gig, a premium gig.
Yeah, premium.
Get away from the jazz guys for a week.
Yeah. We'll be right back in the Grand Social Jazz Mondays or Tuesdays or whatever the day it is.
Well, if he wants to, go on the record and be interviewed, he just has to reply to an email.
Yeah, this is it. We're trying to get the interviews.
Yeah, we're trying to hustle.
And
you just don't want to be interviewed.
Yeah. And let's throw some shade here.
Okay.
The Grand Social Jazz Mondays, right? It's not packed, people.
It's not busy.
It's hardly packed out.
It's a backdrop.
And you know what? None of them would know because they don't go, just like everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom. It's one example that goes against our examples of like how do people go to all 50,000 people.
Yeah, it's like so few people were there. I was like, you'd think there'd be more.
Yeah. That's how lame.
That's how little it was. But yeah, so we thought it would be cool to do an interview with the organizer that night.
Yeah.
Nothing. Don't care.
Squat.
I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Probably busy doing heroin.
Probably. Whoa.
Like
I say that. Like all the jazz artists of all time. To be fair, it's a big thing in the jazz community, I guess.
Yeah.
Has to be said. I don't think he's going to accept our interview now.
No.
I don't think he's going to see the show now.
No.
Or ever, but anyway, we digress.
I
feel like we're going to have some barn door edits in this episode.
So what the hell was the
what the hell was the gig we were at?
Sorry, I told Herman I'm on. I'm so out of it. Maybe that's why he didn't reply. My email was so just
the stupor, the haze of heroin.
So it paid off for Pursuit of Dogs to be a band. That was the point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Their existence paid off.
Yeah, their existence paid off to the point that they got 2 stars in the Irish Times.
Yeah, so that's
Better than any Irish Time review I've ever gotten.
that's true.
Yeah. So
Let's talk about the review. Yeah, so saying the main problem is that despite their clunky electronics and pedestrian face covering lyrics, is that they took issue with the frontman Andrew Brennan. The Irish Times found him angsty, his overwrought voice, and it was ill-suiting to a soundtrack laden with so many effects and so much going on besides the melody. I don't know, like, I listened to the whole album and I just found it hard to be just like firm and be like it's too crowded or like his voice is wrong. Like, I feel like it's just a feeling. Like, sometimes you enjoy that feeling in a song. And
yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of very kind of. There's an ebb and flow with like enjoying music sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
no, I understand. Like, I felt it was like a peculiar mix between like maybe the Tanjier-esque kind of synthy stuff and it was much more energy. I think it was more guitar driven. I guess. Than
yeah,
Tangier.
it was big. Like I could see
stuff.
them doing it one of the stages at EP or something easy.
Yeah,
like,
I did feel like it was a wall of sound though. I felt like it was just. I did think a lot got lost in the shuffle. I thought it was just very kind of, in your face, not in your face. That's the wrong word, but it was just a lot to take.
Like a
in.
dynamics, or like,
I just couldn't really pick out pieces of what was going on. Really, it just felt like just a lot. Felt like an overwhelming musical thing.
Yeah, I think some stripping back would have been good, or some instruments taking a break just to sort of let it breathe. But I think that's what like pacing your set list is so important. You kind of need pacing and big songs, small songs. Yeah, to have a finish.
No, totally. They were good though. Like, their musicianship was fine and everything. I couldn't really fault that. I just felt it. Well, yeah, we were saying again off screen. Like, why even give it a 2-star review? Should it not just be bland 3 stars? Because it's like we're blanket like 3 stars for bands. That
it wasn't like rubbish.
It's just like it's like a lot of other things right now. Derivative, I dare say, but
yeah, not like bad. I don't. Yeah, it's
like fine, and certainly for a night of live music. Certainly for like a night in live music, it's like fine. Everybody enjoyed it. They did a pretty fucking rad cover of Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division.
That was very cool.
It's pretty awesome.
That was an awesome part of the night.
That was a really cool cover. And it's weird. Like, you almost feel bad for enjoying the cover of these bands. Like, I would love to bring the people like a song, which we will. We'll have a clip.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
But I'd love to be like, I love that song that they played in that night. But no, I love Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division. That's what I love.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't even. Like the Foo Fighters had a lot of cover songs at Slane, but I still just preferred listening to the Foo Fighters. I wasn't dying to hear Jailbird.
No, Jailbreak.
Jailbreak, yeah, there we go.
No, I know what you mean as well. Like, and especially like Under Pressure, like I really just didn't care. Like, I just wanted to hear what we paid. Honestly, that whole fucking thing was a lot of what we didn't pay to hear. They didn't pay to hear Hozier, didn't pay to hear Kaiser Chief, didn't pay to hear Ash, didn't pay to hear Stripes, didn't pay to hear Jailbreak, didn't pay to hear...
Something for Nothing? I wouldn't have paid for that.
No, I didn't pay to hear two Foo Fighters albums.
I bought that album. Like, pre-ordered. Yeah. That fucking HBO show tricked me into, like, wanting to get the album. Yeah. So, like, I pre-ordered and I actually spent €10. It's probably one of the last albums I actually spent money on before subscribing.
Yeah. So, he made 2 HBO shows, right?
Oh, I think Sound City, that's just a movie.
Oh, that was the movie. So yeah, but did he not chronicle Wasting Light? Oh, that was chronicling Back and Forth, right?
Yeah, that was the band documentary and the kind of tail end was the new album.
Yeah.
That got a terrible review.
Really? Back and Forth?
No, Wasting Time. Wasting Light, sorry.
That has since been very much appraised. If you look on like a list of... Best Foo Fighters albums, it's like number 3.
That's insane. Yeah,
top
really.
4.
Yeah, Rolling Stone gave it 4. I just remember, I think in the Irish Times gave it like 1 star. It's like Gone Are the Days of like Monkey Wrench. And
6.4 from Pitchfork.
Well, that's very.
They're kind of the snobs, and that's 6.4 is not atrocious. From them. I think it was very much bigged up and romanticized, the tape, recorded on tape, and it was like, it was a very kind of back to the roots thing, and I think that played a big part in it. Saint Cecilia was a fine little gift. Yeah.
Shut. Yeah, I actually like that one a lot. Like, I did. Oh
was
yeah,
like really cool.
Concrete and Gold.
I forgot all about that.
I know, it's
existing.
funny like that. Yeah, just kind of in and out.
And it's weird because like you're right, it's not a terrible album. It's like it's fine. Probably better than their past the two before it.
Oh yeah, I didn't like Sonic Highway.
Yeah, Sonic Highway was garbage.
But yeah.
So when are we seeing the Foo Fighters? Should we give the people a taster of Pursued by Dogs?
Yeah, I think I will close my opinion on Pursued by Dogs was, I think the album, if you listen to it, I think it's very well recorded. Whoever is in charge of that did a great job, and I think it's like a well produced record.
Cool. You'd even say maybe there's somebody to watch. Maybe they could develop.
Yeah, I think let me see. I wonder what would be the best direction. It's like, I mean, I like rock and roll the most, so I always just want. Well, I just like grit. I always feel like no matter how cool these bands are that kind of do the synths and kind of like, you know, everyone's sort of like there's a vibe. I just feel there's something about like just someone sweating with like their shirt off, just going yeah with the guitar.
Yeah,
that just will always blow them out of the water. But yeah, I don't know how to. Yeah, it's a toughie. I don't know.
Yeah. I would see them again. Probably.
I would say keep going. I would say keep. Don't let that 2-star review get you down.
No, don't. I mean, you've been doing it for 10 years. What's another 10 at this stage?
Don't let that sold out gig get you down.
Yeah, I know.
We have your back. Don't worry.
Yeah. We're there for you, Pursued by Dogs. So let's give them a taste of Pursued by Dogs. Which this is cue it up if you want.
Yeah. So after all that talk, here is Talk
by Pursued by Dogs. Enjoy.
The waves that you need. Is this too heavy? Is this too heavy? Is this thing over? Is this thing
So we're back.
We are back.
Thanks for joining us again.
That was Pursued by Dogs. There was something interesting about the Button Factory that night I wanted to talk about.
Did you? What was that?
So, we paid €12 for a ticket, okay?
Yeah.
Now, after the gig was over,
Oh.
they were charging people €12
my God.
in
Yes.
for a DJ. Then we decided, fuck it, while we're in, we may as well see what it looked like.
Yeah, get the value.
Nobody was there. And there were
was-
people paying €12.
I know,
like,
it
they're
was
just going
crazy.
into nutting? Like, that's robbery.
They're all just kids. Like just.
Yeah, just...
I hated being that young and just, you know, you're 18 sweating with the ID.
Yeah.
Or 17, I suppose, with the ID. But like, you know, and you actually, it's so funny at that age. It's like you're praying the bouncer let you in, and now it's like, oh, get out of my face. Like, I don't even care if you don't let me in.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's a shithole
like,
anyway.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, so I'll just go to that pub then.
Yeah,
Who gives a
it's like-
shit? Yeah, I don't know.
But that was crazy. They're charging.
I was just baffled. I thought that was one of the bigger injustices I've ever seen in my
Oh, it was
life.
just
Like,
crazy, yeah.
it was literally, you're paying for nothing. Like, don't get duped by the Button Factory. Like, if you plan on going, get a ticket for a gig before it and just stay for the rest of it.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a very... Actually, that brings me back to the gig. It ended very soon. Like, usually we're, like, always basically going to miss the bus if we
Yeah.
stay at all.
Did we
And
have a chance to make the bus?
Yeah, that was like 10:30. It was over.
When we walked home?
No, we stayed...
Did we stay for like a while?
Yeah, we stayed...
Didn't feel like it.
Not forever, like maybe midnight, 1 o'clock.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't remember how we drank that much, though.
Yeah, we didn't really drink
Like
that much.
three?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was well, there was the bottled.
Yeah, the pre...
And then there was the-
and there was...
The pints. I only had 2 there, I think,
Yeah.
and 3 bottles, which isn't that much.
No.
Yeah, so
But it was funny, it did wrap up quite early.
yeah, very very early night. Which, you know, there's an argument to be made both ways. You know, the in you're out kind of thing where you can just experience the whole concert, and then the other one where they make like a night of it. But sometimes, like when gigs go on for like infinite encores and
Oh,
infinite
yeah.
things, it's just like it's a lot to take.
What a gig. So, do you have any more music news?
Yeah, I can't remember if I said it last week or not. But I can't remember if I said if I said it last week or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Slane are returning definitely in 2019. Interesting news is it's definitely going to be a band that's never played there before.
Wow. That narrows it down.
That narrows it down to, I think we got Ed Sheeran and
dear God. Who do you have in mind?
for Slane. That's honestly I don't know. So it can't be Springsteen, can't be U2, can't be Rolling Stones, can't be Chili Peppers, can't be. But that's everybody.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, Guns N' Roses. Like who could it be?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm intrigued. I'm like, who can confidently pack out an 80,000 seater? And does it have to be a kind of music? Because like I think Eminem played there once, right?
Oh, he did. Yeah,
So
that burst my tradition bubble that it's like always a band.
yeah. So it could conceivably be Garth Brooks. Like I don't know what.
Yeah.
I hope not. But you know,
I was secretly hoping for Metallica, but I don't know. Like they did Glastonbury,
I could
so that was a
totally
big
see
deal.
that.
But I just don't think they'll be on that circuit.
Really, you don't
I
think
think they'll be playing. I think they're playing America like
around the time?
this. I think in September. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they won't even be touring by then.
Ah,
So, but yeah, who else? Who else is big?
Yeah,
That's
like,
who's a legacy band that's like people want to see?
yeah, God. Paul McCartney maybe.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, would they do 80,000 in Ireland? I'd hope they would. I'd see them.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. What's hard to ever know? Like, you know, when the Foo Fighters, I still find it kind of just strange that they're that popular.
Yeah,
But
Smashing Pumpkins with great support probably could do it.
yeah,
Like, I do think they need to have a maybe more contemporary support act, but yeah, no, totally. Like, I mean,
they're a band I want to see. I'm a bit bummed that Darcy
yeah,
isn't playing, but yeah, I was listening to an interview with Billy Corgan today with Lars Ulrich.
Mhm.
And yeah, he said they've done all the tracks. They haven't mixed the new record, but they have 8 tracks like recorded.
8 tracks tight. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
All I
like
have to do is master it, and we'll have a Pumpkins album.
Have
It's
you
cool.
been like a long-term Corganite, or do you kind of know the early Pumpkin stuff? Because I'm pretty limited to that.
I kind of just got like downloaded the greatest hits like in the Nirvana era.
Yeah.
So I've listened to like some stuff to the 90s. But
Yeah.
I haven't really followed them. I like Siamese Dream a lot, but yeah, I haven't given them a lot of attention.
Yeah.
But
I do think they're like I'd happily become a total huge giant fan of them and see them in Slane. Yes.
I always remember them fondly from that Simpsons episode.
Yeah, I remember that. And there's lots of cool bands in that. Simpsons was hip.
Yeah,
that was
good old days.
Yeah. Good old days.
But that was an awesome era to have like the Pumpkins, Nirvana, Pearl Jam,
Sonic
Soundgarden, Sonic Youth, all in your back pocket. I was going to say the Chili Peppers, but
they've been in so many eras that it's
it's just they don't really fit that like cool guitar grungy period. But like still, they were exciting.
Yeah, no, God, that was just
exciting.
like such. That's the thing. Like, you think that all of these, the equivalent of all of these bands exist, but there's just such an oversaturation in music because anybody can really be a star now. So you don't really hear about.
Yeah, well, actually, I did see a poster for Taylor Swift's tour.
Yeah, and
she's 2 female acts as support. One is that one that's kind of blowing up at the moment, Camila Cabello. Or have you heard her?
No,
she's pretty big now. Like,
Irish?
No, I think she's like Cuban or
Camila Cabello.
Oh, let me see. What was her? Taylor Swift, and then I'll. Fake. Jesus, I don't even remember that.
God. This is a filthy
I can't
episode.
believe she's oh yeah. What? She's doing 2 days?
Fuck, who is she? Garrett Brooks?
What are the 3 dates then?
She's doing 3 dates or 2.
She's taking 2. Who's doing the Stones.
Stones, yeah.
I can't believe they gave Taylor Swift 2 nights. It's so greedy.
That's nuts. I mean, more power to her. I don't find her music offensive.
No, I don't listen to it, but I get the whole
seems like a nice person.
Marketing and the image. Like she's a baller, definitely. Was there Camila Cabello or something? Camila.
Is that her sole support, or does she have a few acts?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Camila Cabello, Cuban American.
Oh.
But yeah, she's quite big. She's like blowing up, and then she is a third female artist. But my point being that I think, at least with her, like that's like two heavyweights. It's almost like this generation. It's like people that like that music. It's their version of us talking about like a triple bill with Pumpkins, Chili Peppers, and Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam, yeah.
Like if you get Taylor Swift and Camila Cabello, you're like, geez, this is an awesome.
Yeah, you're balling.
So
I mean, what about the people that get Rolling Stones and the Academic?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty.
Oof.
I listened to the Academic. I wanted to be optimistic about it. I thought it was dog shit. I thought it was
Really?
terrible. I hated it, and I just can't
they're
believe
young.
that they're supporting the Stones.
God, they look very young.
I can't imagine any effort has been put into picking them as support.
Yeah, maybe it's a tactic, like strategic thing where it's like, you know, Keith, let's pick a shit band and then we'll sound even
and it will be
better.
really good. Yeah, yeah.
It's not like we're already like just insanely popular.
Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, it gets to the point, I guess. Do you think bands like go by that kind of mindset where they realize that they don't have to do everything they used to do to get the reaction? You know, like they can just kind of play by numbers. You know.
Yeah, I hope not. That'd be sad if it was that kind of.
Sad if it got to that stage. I don't know. What do you think the Stones' musical drive is like now? Like, do you think there's something about it that feels cash grabby? I don't know. You know,
there's so much cash already.
do you think they love?
Like, it must be
performing?
vitality to playing. Yeah,
Maybe, I guess.
it is weird. Yeah, I remember they had the 50th anniversary, and then that was sort of a bit of a buzz.
Yeah.
And then they've just been sort of on a tour for like almost like 8
Forever.
years.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, a lot of
so
energy.
strange. Like,
Yeah. Paul Simon's playing here soon, right?
is he?
Yeah, I think he's playing here in June, maybe.
Oh,
June?
Billy Joel's playing in the
Billy
Aviva.
Joel, yeah. Radio Nova are doing a contest where you can Shazam. If you Shazam the song, I don't know how this technology works. Okay,
Oh yeah.
but you
Okay.
Shazam the song, and it enters you into a competition
Wow.
with Radio Nova. I don't like. I understand Shazam, but
But
how does it know to? But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
so my dad's been Shazamming Billy Joel and Paul Simon, and they've been giving away lots of tickets the past couple of weeks.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. But yeah, Billy Joel's neat. I like Billy
Yeah, I
Joel.
like Billy
Yeah.
Joel. Well, it kind of goes into my song of the week.
Oh,
If
cool.
you
Yeah.
wanna,
Yeah, let's go
who,
there.
who isn't Billy Joel, but it's the same thing where you hear these songwriters' names, but I don't know. For some reason you don't really get exposed to it, and then it kind of just happens by accident. But my song of the week is "Fire and Rain" by the one and only James Taylor.
Of Funny People fame.
Yeah.
That rhymed. Wonderful.
Yeah, I really don't know how I came across James Taylor, but whatever. I was just on YouTube, and one thing led to another, and I just watched an interview with him, and then everyone kept mentioning that song in the interview, and I was like, oh, I gotta check it out. And it's really interesting. It's there's backdrop. It's he was dating a girl. He said this one's Suzanne Schurner, and she was like her family. He was telling it like her family committed her. And he said like she wasn't mentally ill to that level, and like I think she took her own life, and yeah, so it's pretty heavy stuff,
Heavy
but like
themes.
like inspired him to sort of.
Because to me, the song always seemed kind of. I said breezy to you.
Yeah.
And like it does feel
Well, it's
it though.
breezy,
Yeah,
yeah.
it feels very kind of
Yeah.
uplifting almost.
Yeah, but there's weight to it. It's not like she loves you. Yeah. Yeah, there's
like those losers.
there's one hit wonders.
Failures.
So that was a real pleasant song for me.
Nice. I've been thinking all episode what I was going to say at this point because I've had a very musically uncurious week. By chance, I listened to some Kid Cudi. You know Kid Cudi?
No.
He's like a rapper, but he was on Comedy Bang Bang as well and stuff, and he did like an album with Kanye West or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I listened to a song by him called Erase Me, which I've been listening to a lot, and I like that. It's not really a rap song, it's like an alt-rock song, but the street cred part in me says that it sounds too much like Blink-182, you know, teenage girl song. So I don't know if I'm going to pick that as my song of the week.
It's a song you've been listening
That's like
to.
I've been listening to it, but is it my song of the week? So if in doubt, I'm going to go with... Oh, okay, I talk about Slothrust all the time. I'm going to plug them now.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to go with Keg Party by Slothrust is going to be my song of the week because they are an amazing band and they need more you know, publicity.
Publicity.
That's the word.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's,
that's this week's show, I think.
yeah, I think that's the whole show. Honestly, I thought it was going somewhere else, and we lifted it up. I think.
Yeah, it did. I'll just check the next gig. I was thinking going to Chennai.
Chennai, yeah,
on
could be
on
good.
the Thursday. Let me see.
Chennai is a delightful place.
Yeah, I think they have the crystal skull thingy.
Oh, nice.
It'd be nice if that was on. Let me see.
That's it. Open mic Monday. Oh God, I feel like an open mic would just be a disservice to our listeners because
Oh, we couldn't do that to them.
like who would we recommend?
Oh, there we go. Yes, so
Crystal Skulls.
we will be at the next. Is that this?
May 17th. Fair bit away now.
Oh, they do it every 2 weeks. Yes.
Rubies? No.
Demimonde, Restive Nation.
Yeah, that's them. The work we put into picking our gigs, people, is
Swedish Power Trio.
power.
There.
That could be funny.
Yeah, watch out. We will be at the Chennai on the Thursday, 10th of May.
Yep. Optional last bus there. I like that.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get it though, people.
Oh, no. Make a night of it, as the saying goes.
Yeah, so that sounds cool. So continuing the long tradition of power trios such as Cream, Jimi Hendrix Experience, and Grand Funk Railroad. Demimond?
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 Yeah, I know what you mean. Those E's are tricky.
Yeah. Members Bex on bass, keys and vocal, John on guitars, and Jonas on drums and percussion. So look out for Bex, John, and Jonas, people.
That's it, yeah.
So that's what we'll be doing. So tune in next week. Same at the gigs time, same at the gigs channel.
At the gigs.
At the gigs. I've been Kieran.
And I have been Jared.
And this was At the Gigs episode 15. Bye.